Hi everybody, welcome to Petra's Happy Place. For some of you, you're kind of looking at this background going, I've never seen this background before. Where, pray tell, are you? Well, I am in my living room in a different location, and this is one of my bookshelves that I have confiscated for the sake of Paintbox yarn. So, I wanted to kind of show off some of the yarns that I've got, and I've got a bunch of yarn new that I want to show you that I've got. Some of it, or I should say most of it, are colors that I've already got up on the shelf, but I might have gotten more quantity because I know I've got projects in mind for them, or there were colors that were out of stock and I wanted to go ahead and get them while they were in stock. And yeah, that is what I am doing. I am trying to collect every single color of Paintbox. This is all DK weight. I am going to be using that primarily from now on for my blankets, other than what I've already got in my stash. And yeah, I've got a lot of different brands and stuff like that in my stash as far as 4-weight of yarn goes. So I don't plan on purchasing any 4-weight yarns this year. I don't have any need to do that. I've got plenty. But because I want to do DK for lighter weight items, for lighter weight blankets, for a little bit heavier weight articles of clothing, that's what I'm using these for. And this from now on is going to be my go-to DK weight yarn. I've decided that. I have decided that. So let me show you, if I can move the camera just slightly. Up here, I've got my reds, and then over here to the yellows and oranges, and then here I've got my neutrals. Okay, I've got whites and creams, and there's some chocolate colored and soft browns. And then going straight down, I've got some other grays here, and starting to go with the greens, all in the greens, dark greens, and then I've got blues. And you can see right there, I've got stuff in the back. I've got extras. So I'm trying to keep just 2 skeins showing. Okay, see there's like 2 skeins here, and 2 skeins here, and 2 skeins here. You see that? But everything extra I'm going to keep in the back behind all the yarn. Okay, so I've got all my grays are going to go over here on this side. And then my greens, and then blues. And there are several more blues, but right now they're all out of stock. And so I'm waiting for them to come back in stock so that I can order them and I can fill up that side. And then down here, I've got some pinks over here, pinks, and then going over here, purples and purples and purples. Okay, and there you can see I've got a lot of this color right here because I just love that color. This is, they go by color numbers. This is number 142, which is, let me pull this up. I'll show you this in a second. This is 142, and this is called Tea Rose. And I just think that's such a pretty pinkish purple. And that would go really good with this gray, that dark gray or the light gray right here. Yeah, that would go really pretty. So I've got a lot of that. Okay. Now let me show you 2 different resources that I have here. Excuse me, I've got my camera on a tripod, or my phone is on a tripod, and I'm trying to do so many things. So what I've done is here, I've taken, if I have a color on the shelf, like this right here, you see that? They're clothespins. Some people call them pegs. I know people in the UK call them pegs. I call them clothespins. That's what they are. And what I've done is I've put the color code right there, and I've written the name of it right here. And I have all of whatever I have in here. I've got one of these for each, and I put them all in this little bag. And if I take them, I can take them all out, lay them out by color if I needed to. Let's say I just wanted to plan out a project and I wanted to do it and I wasn't able to see this. I could pull this out, grab it so I know exactly what color I'm talking about. So that is one little, I don't know if you want to call it a resource, a little tool that I use. The other one is that I have this little journal notebook that goes with me everywhere, okay? And I decided I'm going to do this. And it's labeled Paintbox yarns, and I've got DK and Aran weight. And I've got it because it's all the same, okay? All the colors are the same. Now I've got all the color names down here. And in parentheses, I have the numbers, the color numbers. Now, this is for the DK. I've got all of them listed kind of in numerical order. And then if I have it in the DK, I put a little check mark. If I have it in the Aran weight, I will put a little check mark. And I do have I have two of them in the Aran weight, but I've got a couple of openings here. See, I got a couple of missing check marks. Anyway, this is what I refer to, like if I'm ordering something or if I need something, I will know exactly what it is I still need to get. So that is what I'm going to be referring to right now, though, because since I have the color and the number exactly there, I can show you all the stuff that I've gotten. That way you can see it and I can tell you the color name. Because, I mean, color numbers are great, but they don't really help you out when you're looking at it, you know, from the standpoint of, okay, I don't know, is that supposed to be a pink or a purple or green or what? So let me show you. So I received, now I'm just going to show you everything I got, whether I've got it in stock or not already. So got it in stock, like I own a shop here, okay? So this one is a really pretty lavender. Let me see here. There we go. And it is color number 141, which is Dusty Rose. And I got 4 of these, okay? Now, I've already got some that are right here. So, I'm going to put those in the back. Okay. Come on. Cooperate. Okay, I got 2 of these. This is Pale Lilac, if I'm not mistaken. I think I need to look it up, though. Let's see, it's 145. Yep, that's Pale Lilac. And I don't think I have that one yet. So I'm going to put those right there. It might be the same as this one. Nope, it's definitely not the same. This one and this one are different. Okay, then I got, and I try to get 2 of each one. That way, if I need something for a project, let me just go over this one more time. So some of you might not have seen my other videos where I got my first orders. Okay, so this is Paintbox yarn. I ordered it from Love Crafts. You can order it from Wool Warehouse. I think you can order it from Wool Warehouse. And And Daramore's, can you, I don't know, I don't think you can order from Daramore's, but Wool Warehouse and Lovecrafts. You might be able to order it through another company, I'm not sure, but I get it from Lovecrafts. They usually have some kind of a sale going on, so that's where I got it. It is 100 grams or 3.5 ounces, and I like the way that they do this. I don't know, it's kind of neat. Maybe so that you can see the color of the yarn through white, so you can see, like, yeah, I don't know exactly. But it's 276 meters or 302 yards. It's 100% acrylic and it's made in Turkey. So it's, okay, let me see. It's recommending a 4 millimeter crochet hook or needles, and it's machine wash, gentle cycle, tumble dry on cool, cool iron. It is dry cleanable, and you're not supposed to bleach it. But see, so it's 600 yards, so that's a good amount. Like if you wanted to make like an open kind of a top or something like that, a lacy. So 2 skeins would be plenty. So I'm going to put them over here by the grays. Okay, now let's see here. Is this all the same? 131, 151. Okay, 151 is lipstick pink. Lipstick pink. And I do not have that up here yet, so I'm going to put it, I'm going to turn you a little tiny bit. I'm going to put it right here. Lipstick pink. And I got 4 of them. That had been out of stock for a while, so I wanted to make sure I got it while I could. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, that way we can see stuff. Okay, so I got 2 of these right here, and I think, yeah, I've already got some here, but this is color number, let's see here, 136, and it is called Dolphin Blue. Dolphin Blue. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here, though. There we go. Okay. Now I've got these here, and I don't have those up there. This is mustard yellow. Mustard yellow, I think. Let me just double check. Yep, mustard yellow. And it is definitely a mustard yellow. It's kind of brighter on camera, but it is definitely mustard. And I'm going to put it up here. Hold on. Kind of falling down, trying to make a pyramid, and it won't stay. Okay. I've already got some of this too, but I got 3 more racing green. I am really liking this for like a Christmas project. So I'm not sure if I'll do an Afghan for Christmas, or if I'll do like a tree skirt or tablecloth or something like that. Probably not a tablecloth, but because it's acrylic. But now I've got 5 of them. Oh, Libby, I gotta get up so I can put behind. Okay. All right. Oh, this is a pretty color. This one was out of stock for a while. I finally got back in stock, and I got the last 2 of them. It's called Buttercream. I'm not sure why it's washing out. There we go. There we go. Buttercream. Put it up here with the yellows. Excuse my backside. Okay, now, let me see, I got 4 of these, and this one is called, if I'm not mistaken, 121, yep, daffodil yellow. Daffodil yellow. I think it is like the perfect color yellow. It's like, it's like just sunshine, pretty, just enough brightness, not too pale. Perfect. All right, let me find room. Okay. All right. Now, this is called rose red, but that is, I mean, we're talking fire engine red. This is sports car red. Why do people say fire engine? Most fire engines aren't red anymore. They're white or yellow or something, I don't know. But they're not red. Maybe in the old sports car red. I'm talking Corvette red. That's that color red. This would be the perfect red for Christmas. That's a Christmas red. Although I probably won't use like that color of a red if I do something for Christmas. Okay. All right. We got some more pinks. This one is real cute. This is like a baby color pink. That's the baby pink. And this one is called ballet pink. Isn't that pretty? That's like a soft baby pink. Okay, that goes here. All right, this, I got quite a bit of this one because I got something planned for it. Okay, so this color right here, it is color number 132. Real pretty, like a teal color. And it is called washed teal. It is a very, it's like an aqua, between an aqua and a teal. And I got 5 of these, but I've already got several. I've got some right here, and there's some in the back. So yeah, washed teal. I gotta find some room up here. Hold on. All right. Okay. So now, I have to tell you what ended up happening. I was a little bit disappointed. I have to say, I love the way Lovecraft packages their yarn. They come in these little organza bags, and they put like 3 skeins in each, and they cinch them up, okay? Well, then they just throw them in a cardboard box. It was raining yesterday when I got this order in, and they didn't bother to knock on the door or notify anybody that they had dropped it off, and so they got wet. And I've got all 5 of them that I ordered were wet. I don't know if you can tell, but you see how that paper, I mean, it's all wrinkled. The ball band is all wrinkled. It's because it has got wet. I had, some of them were so soaking wet that the ball band just kind of split, and it was so heavy with water. I had to take a towel, squeeze the water out, and then let them air dry overnight. I got 2 sitting on my little table, my little tray table over here, still drying out because they're still not dry. So this one is called Soft Fudge. Fudge. I love saying fudge. fudge. Soft fudge. And I've got some already, but again, it's a really nice neutral color. So I think it works. All right. So the last color that I have here is another pink, a soft pink, and I don't have this color. It's a soft pink, and this one is, let me check the number. It is it's called Candy Floss Pink. This is what I think of, let me think here. It has a little bit more purple in it than this. It has a little red, whatever you want to say. It has a little bit more red in it than the ballet pink. I love this pink. I just think it's feminine without being baby. That's what I like about this one. This is Candy Floss Pink. And I've got plenty of room here on this shelf. I'm just going to put all 4. I got 4 of those. So there we go. So now, yeah, and see, these are still drying out. As soon as they're finished drying out, I'm going to put the ball band back on, tape it up, so it'll be nice and pretty. I want to show you a project that where I'm using some of these yarns. Hold up. Here is a star blanket. Now don't look at the mess up here. I did increase too much here. It kind of bubbles. But look at those colors. Aren't they gorgeous? I am just loving. This is Ophelia Talks. This is her. This is Anya's 12-star blanket. 12-point star. And I think I'm going to just finish doing. I've got 1 row of the soft fudge, and I'm going to put 1 row of the caramel color here. What do you say? Caramel or caramel? Caramel. Caramel. I want to say caramel. So anyway, I'm going to put 1 row of the caramel color, and I'm going to call it a day. I don't know if I want to put, it's going to be for a baby. And I know, right? It's for a baby boy, and it's not traditional baby colors, right? But I think it's quite cute. I don't think I'm going to put tassels on it, though. What do you think? For a baby, probably no tassels. You got any ideas if, that could use a different border, if I should add something other than just, ending it in the lighter caramel color? Let me know. But anyway, that is the blanket, and I'll show you what I'm using. This color right here. This is called slate green, and the reason why I only have 1 of this, because the other one's right here. So this is that caramel color, and right here is that soft fudge color. So, all right, so now let me talk real quick about inspiration. So, when I was originally trying to decide the colors for this blanket, I had not even thought about these colors, putting them together. But I had gotten out my bag, and I had just kind of dumped all of my little pegs out, and I just started playing around with color. I knew I did not want a traditional blue and white, baby blue and white. I just didn't want to do that. And I think that doing like a teal color or a turquoisey color, I just didn't like the effect. I think it looks, to me, in my mind, it adds femininity. I don't know why, but to me, that's what it does. And so my first choice was to pick out a green, and I just really fell in love with that green color right there. And I have a ton left, and I'm talking like I've got probably 7 skeins total, maybe 6 in this color. That's plenty enough to make a half of a blanket, okay? So I used on this, so far, I've used less than 1 skein of each of these colors and less than 2 skeins for the green. I think that's amazing. And this is a good size. This is probably a good, it's over a yard across, you know. It's a good size for a baby blanket. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So back to inspiration. My chair that I sit in when I crochet sits right over here, okay? And sometimes I plan out my projects and sometimes I don't. And but when I plan out my projects, if I'm in the back, in, you know, where in my craft space, in my yarnscape, I'll have my little pegs with me, and I'll just kind of lay them out, you know, on my table and just kind of put things together. Well, the other reason, or another way to do, like, if you're needing inspiration, is to do a yarnscape like I've done it here. Now, granted, it's all the same name, all Paintbox DK. But I imagine you could do very much the same thing if you had put all of your DK weight together and then sorted it by color. Okay, so you say you wanted to make a really pretty, maybe a wrap or a shawl, and you want to use acrylic. You'd be able to come over here and know that everything on that shelf, no matter what the color was, the colorway, the print, or whatever, it was all DK. That way you can pair up your colors. You could just kind of look and see, well, that doesn't go with that, but I really want it to have blue, and I want it to have gray, and I want it to have, whatever, or maybe just blue and gray. Then you can see, okay, here's my blue and my gray's up there, so I can just kind of like eyeball it and see if anything goes together. You could do the same thing with your yarn. You don't have to have those pegs, but if you can kind of eyeball it. And now, granted, this is a lot of yarn, I know. Not everybody has stuff like this. But even if you have, say, one shelf, maybe you have one shelf of your DK yarn that's acrylic, and then you have one shelf of all of your 4-weight yarn, and divide it up into the colors so you know right where you should be going for certain weights. I used to divide all of my yarn. I have in the back room, I had two bookcases back there, and I had it all divided out by color. And the only thing I had separate was my fingering weight yarn. And I just loved it. It looked so pretty, right? Because all the colors. But then when I started looking at projects to make, when I thought, okay, I want to make a hat, I want to make a scarf, I want to make a shawl, and I need a 4-weight yarn, I found myself going through everything and trying to find a 4-weight yarn. Because as you know, there's many 4-weight yarns that look very similar to 3-weight and vice versa, right? And some that are considered 4-weight yarn is only considered 5-weight because of that little tiny eyelash that it has on it. So divide it up the way you would use it, like all DK, all number 2 sport weight, all, you get what I'm saying. And then you'll be able to pull exactly what it was that you wanted. That's how I come up with the color combination I had, because this right here to me was a very warm color green. Just to me, I think it's warm. So I'm thinking that if I put it with grays, it just didn't go as well as when I paired it with the tans and the caramel colors. Okay, sorry, don't mean to make y'all sick. Everybody there? You good? So I hope that helped a little bit. If you have any questions about anything that I showed you, please leave it in the comment section below. I will try to remember to put in the description box, I'll put a link to the Lovecrafts site where I usually get it, and to any other place you can find Paintbox yarn. Again, this is a UK-based yarn. They have another complete line of DK base and Aran weight it's called Stylecraft. So it's Stylecraft Special DK, and I do have some of those, and maybe one day I'll pull those out and show you. But this is going to be my go-to, and if you have your go-to, or you have what you have and you don't want to get anything else, think about pairing it. Okay, just put it where it makes sense when you go to your stash, when you go to your Yarnscape, to figure out what it is that you want to do. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope I gave you a little inspiration. If you have any suggestions for, give me examples of what you've used with DK yarn before. If you've used Paintbox, tell me what your experience has been with it. If you liked it, if you didn't like it. If you didn't like it, please tell me why. I'd like to know. And if you've had any bad experiences with any of these UK-based companies, I'd really like to know that too. So I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you again for joining me, Petra, at Petra's Happy Place. Bye-bye.